Well, Bill got it nice and toasty in this back porch. Feels good. And what he's going to do today, we're sitting here talking about it. He's going to fix that doggy door flap right there. We got 3 doggy doors that we want to fix, and I think the flap, only the flap, was about $70. So he's looking around. Well, we had some plastic that we put on there, but it's coming off. We found that here, and the original flap already broke, so this one's breaking. So we come up with the idea, like a truck liner bed. It's black rubber, and so we ordered it from Amazon. I'll put up a link. And so we got that. He's gonna cut that rubber and put it on there because it's a lot thicker, and you know, fix it. The big dogs are hard on it. You see how it's ripping apart. We was hoping it would last long enough where we could save up some money for that liner, and so it's not going to last long, but we got that liner, I think it was yesterday. But anyway, what happens, the wind blows this plastic, because it's so thin, the wind will blow it like that, or blow it like this, and right around here, snakes will come around, and they'll come in the house, and we had 2 bull snakes come in one time in the summer. Our water cooler was blowing, and that flap would come out, and they didn't come in together. It was different times, but with that blown out, the snake felt that cool air, and I guess they thought it was like a cave, and they'd come in there on our utility room, and Tiger's usually the one fighting, and boy, he scoots out and starts, roar. We know something's up, but his eyes got so big. That was scary. I'm glad they weren't rattlesnakes, but still, it's scary enough. So with that heavy mat, we're hoping it won't blow so hard. And here's a magnet that hooks down there, and when the flap goes, the magnet will catch it, and he's going to try to put that back on it. I'm really glad to have that heavy duty mat. Bill's going to tell you about this mat.
Several years ago, somebody we knew ordered a kit building for boarding. They raise dogs, bred dogs, but anyway, they ordered a kit type of setup from some other state, and the people delivered it. It was kind of a put together building, and it was especially for dogs. It was insulated, thick walls and everything, had pet doors, the opening in them. But the pet doors, it also came with flaps made out of this same material, probably not the same brand, but this material was for the flaps instead of the clear ones you see on normal pet doors. And for somebody that has dogs going in and out all day long, and and raises dogs, this is real durable, and it lasts for years and years. They can't see through it, but dogs learn it. But anyway, I installed these flaps for this person on the doors, because they delivered the kit building, and they put some of it together, and then they won't leave. So I had to finish it up. The person called, and I went down and finished it up, and done some inside stuff, and put the kennel runs on it, attached them to the concrete.
Alright, he's chasing crows.
Yeah. But anyway, this here, we bought this off of Amazon, and it's just a truck bed liner. I know a lot of them are sprayed on now, but I put this in horse trailers too, for the footing. Horses don't slip and slide so much. when you're traveling and getting in and getting out. But this here was about $85, which is a lot.
With taxes.
Plus tax.
Yeah.
Plus tax.
Oh, plus.
The replacement flap for our pet doors, there's an extra large because of bed, are $70 just the flap for us. The whole door is somewhere over $100. The hardware usually lasts a long time, but it's the flaps that always wear out, especially with ours. Ben going in and out, he's pretty rough on them. So I decided to go with this. And another thing, we can order those flaps at 2 local stores, Lowe's or Home Depot. But the area we're at, it seemed like it's 2 weeks from everywhere. You can't get anything, you might as well just forget it. Amazon, I got it in a couple of days.
Yeah.
And free shipping. And Susie will put a link up on this particular one that I bought. It's not super thick. It looks like it's a little over a quarter of an inch thick.
Yeah.
But I don't want it real thick because I want it to give some where they can, because they can't see through it. But they'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
The one that I put up on for the person several years ago, the dogs adjusted to it in a matter of minutes. You know, they couldn't see through it, but they realized. I think they had, call them through the door, but dogs are pretty smart. Smarter than most humans, probably. But this stuff is real durable. You might like the clear stuff, but we've used a lot of pet doors over the years, and there's different brands. But the flaps always wear out, or the little screws that hold the flaps in place. Trying to tighten them, a lot of times you strip them out. And I bought different screws to use with this when I cut it. But I'll bring the pet door out here and lay it on here and just draw it out, using it as a pattern. And we'll try it once I get it up. We'll see how it looks.
I think it will last for a long time.
We'll comment on it at updates later on to see how it's doing.
Yeah.
And besides that, I only need 3. We've got 3 large pet doors, one in the sunroom, one on the back porch, and one in the utility room. And this section here will probably make all 3 of them, so we'll have material left over for years later. And if we were buying the flaps, it would cost several $100s.
Oh, it would.
And then waiting for them to get here, but the cost, they're so expensive on the cost.
I can't imagine replacing all 3 of them doors.
Yeah, we've tried different types of flaps, but I should have went with this a long time ago, because I remember doing that kennel building that these work real well. And there's a little bit of give to them, but they're heavy enough to, the one going into our back porch too, there's a pocket there at the back of the house where the wind really gets turbulent. It kind of swirls, and that factory flap that goes on that to the clear one, they're real lightweight, and the wind blows them open. And this is a little bit heavier, so it won't blow. I'll probably put the magnet, attach it some way to this.
Yeah, I'll show that magnet.
Where it'll still straighten itself, but we'll see. And we'll update later how it works.
Well, you got some work to do.
Okay. I gotta go take that door down.
Okay. Here's the one that goes into the sunroom. And I got a block behind that, and the dogs can't see it, so I'll put this rack on it so they won't run into that block. And we gotta get a new door up too sometime. This one's falling apart, but I want to be able to go in and out so they can go under the porch in the summer. But I was always worried about the wind blowing that open, letting a snake in there. What I was doing, I was opening up the door during the daytime and letting the dogs go in there like that. And one day I had it shut, and I don't know if I had a dog underneath the porch or if they were out here, it wasn't in. But come here. You can come out, show everybody. They busted my screen. You didn't bust the screen, did you? But anyway, once I get that doggy door working, we can get that back fixed. Maybe put a guard on it. I told Bill we could put a doggy flap on that. And also, but I'm going to keep him busy. Here's a tree that Bill...
I've got it. It's this side here is dying. It's this Chinaberry tree. I'm going to get my chainsaw and take that limb completely off. I trimmed this back. This is a real old tree. Been there a long time.
It was here when we moved here.
And it's really got a good smell to it in the springtime. It smells
like a honeysuckle.
like honeysuckle, or you know, it's perfumey. But anyway, it's all it really gets water mostly off the roof. But I'm going to take that limb off and probably need to doctor that up a little bit when I do. And just cut that up for firewood. But I was peeling the bark off of it, and there's a big piece.
Yeah.
She's probably going to try to do something with one of her crafts on this. Shred it and make it like a fiber.
Yeah, it looks like I could make a fiber out of it.
Yeah.
See, there
you know,
it is,
just
right
for,
there.
you know, to add to one of her cliff dwellings or something. The ancient cultures in the Southwest, they used to take bark of different cottonwood, probably mostly, but they would take bark like this and shred it and make like a fiber and made shoes.
Yeah.
And other pieces of clothing.
Yeah.
But she just probably wanted to do it for a craft thing on one of her carvings. I gotta go to work.
Yeah, and this is what we got to take down. Make sure I don't got no more wire up here.
Yeah.
I hang baskets.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this birdhouse off there.
Before any birds put a nest in there.
That's another day.
Well, I'll have to take that down pretty soon. Worky.
When I first thought about this, I don't know if I'll use them right now, but I bought this called a piano hinge. A lot of people know that, but if you don't know, that's what they call them. And you can cut them to length. But I bought this to replace the hinge that's already on it. But I'm going to go ahead and try to make use of that because that's still in good shape. The big thing about it, the reason I was going to replace it, it doesn't really swivel. The door has to give. That's why the thinner stuff works better for that. You can see where it's tearing up. I don't know how good this is going to swing, and that's why I originally was going to use the piano hinge, but I'm going to try this for the time being because it's still in good shape. And if it doesn't swing good, this new material, I'll take this bracket off there. I'll probably have to cut it off and install a piano hinge to it. And another reason, this is hanging directly over the magnet. So anyway, I might use this later on, but I want to see how this works.
Yeah, I hope it works.
And the first thing you got to do is take the magnet off. And then I'll just lay this down on the material and trace it out and try to cut it real close to fit.
And before you put that on, I want to wash that up.
Okay.
Get the dirt off of it. Yeah, y'all are dirty. We gotta watch him. He can just fly up here on this truck. No, whoop, just like that. He's just a jumping boy. Them old powerful legs. He'll jump right over the dogs too with ease.
I'm gonna put this up.
He's nosy. Hey, that's my doggy door. He says, I know what that is. Yeah. You're nosy. I'm gonna go clean it up.
Well, I want to. I'll just trace it inside to fit real close and cut it. And I think I can get 3 out of each, the width here.
It looks like you could get 3 all right.
Get my tape measure. You're not helping any.
He wants to help.
Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
We'll get my tape measure and measure it and see for sure, because I want to not waste any material.
Right.
Okay, you want to take it and clean it up?
Yep. I'm the worst lady.
Yeah, good.
Go do it, Sonny. Don't see Daddy. No, not Mama. Daddy. There you go. It's got a curl on it because when it was, you know, sent to us, it was all wrapped up around. So he's going to try to figure out how to get that curl out.
Well, I'm going to have to. It's cold today, and it was out there. I didn't have it flattened out good, so I'm going to have to get it out there in the sun when it warms up and get it to go ahead and flatten out. And
I think that'll work. Yeah.
It was in a roll. I think it's going to work.
And he's going to try to get a magnet on it so it stays shut better.
Well,
I really like it too.
Yeah, I don't think it'll need it.
You don't think he'll need it?
No, I think it'll work once I get the curl out of it. See, it fits good.
Yep, it does. If it was laying down, it would.
Just have to get that curl out of it.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's going to help a lot. It'll help keep it warmer back here, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep the flies out.
Sonny, you always sit right by our feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Well, thanks for watching from Out West Homestead. Bye.
From
Yeah.
Dooley. Yeah, totally come
Yeah,
out.
probably come out. Well, I should like what better than what was up there.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
He's going to eat you.
hey boy.
Just like a baby.
You got a big mouth.
Yes. And I do want to show, we put this metal around here and on the bottom to keep scorpions. Our back porch, we was having them in there. And after Bill put that up, they don't come in now. They don't like walk on metal. Too hard for them. Yep. That's great. 2 more to do though. Bye.